When you think about testing your soil, you might picture fancy gadgets, complicated lab tests, or expensive equipment, but the truth is, you don't need any of that to get started. In fact, some of the best soil tests are simple, hands-on, and can be done right in your own backyard with just your senses and a few basic tools. Let's begin with the basics: soil texture. This is one of the most important factors for healthy plants, and you can check it in seconds. All you need to do is grab a handful of moist soil from your garden, make sure it's not too wet or too dry, and give it a good squeeze in your hand. Feel the soil between your fingers. Is it gritty, smooth, sticky, or crumbly? The way it feels tells you a lot about what your plants will experience underground. If the soil forms a loose ball that easily crumbles apart when you poke it with your finger, congratulations! You've got what gardeners call loam, the gold standard for planting. Loamy soil is a balanced mix of sand, silt, and clay, and it holds just the right amount of water while letting excess moisture drain away. Plants love it because their roots can grow freely and access both air and water. But what if your soil feels sticky and forms a hard, dense ball that's tough to break apart? That's a sign you have clay-heavy soil. Clay holds on to water and nutrients, but it can also suffocate roots and make it hard for them to spread. If your garden tends to stay soggy after rain, or if you notice water pooling on the surface, clay might be the culprit. On the other hand, if your soil won't hold together at all and falls apart as soon as you open your hand, it's probably sandy. Sandy soil drains very quickly, which can be good for some plants, but it also means water and nutrients can wash away before roots have a chance to absorb them. If you find yourself watering often, but your plants still look thirsty, sandy soil could be the reason. Now let's talk about color. The color of your soil can reveal a lot about its health and fertility. Rich, dark brown or black soil is usually packed with organic matter, decomposed leaves, roots, and other plant material that feed your plants and help retain moisture. This is the kind of soil every gardener dreams of, because it's a sign of life and nutrients. If your soil is pale, gray, or even has a bluish tint, it might be lacking in organic matter or suffering from poor drainage. These soils often need a boost. Adding compost, well-rotted manure, or organic fertilizers can help bring them back to life. Don't be discouraged if your soil isn't perfect right away. Every garden can be improved with a little care and patience. Next, let's check how well your soil drains. Good drainage is essential for healthy roots. To test this, dig a small hole about 12 inches deep and 6 inches wide in your garden bed. This doesn't have to be exact, but make sure it's deep enough to see how water moves through your soil. Fill the hole completely with water and let it drain out. This first round saturates the soil. Once it's empty, fill the hole again and start your timer. Watch how long it takes for the water to disappear this second.